What up? What up? What the heck? Hey, we out here. Morning motivation. Rise and grind. Rise and shine. I gotta defog the windows. Just got off a 12-hour shift. Just got off a 12-hour shift. Top of the morning. Top of the morning, we are going hard. We're going to end 2025 with consistency. Consistency is the name of the game. We are ending 2025 with consistency. Yeah. We're going to say a prayer this morning to the Creator, to the Most High. Thank you for giving me the ability to wake up again and to work. Thank you for giving me the ability to see, to touch. Allow us to manifest our dreams. Allow us to manifest our passions. The things that we, the things that we are passionate about in life, allow us to manifest them. Allow us to do what we love doing and not what we have to do, but what we want to do. Hey, wake up. Get into a positive rhythm. I just worked 12 hours, but I'm still thinking positive. I'm still thinking about, being a magnet for the things you want to create in life. Close your eyes and send the signals out to the universe. I am a magnet to what I wish to create. And let me make sure my Bluetooth is not on. Let's check this out. Okay. Now we good. I am a magnet for the things I want to create. I am a magnet for success. I am a magnet for wealth. These are the things that draws success into your life. You are a magnet for whatever it is your heart desires, for whatever it is your mind desires, as long as it's positive, as long as it's not, nothing that's going to tear the world down, but it's going to uplift the world. We are magnets for positive energy. I just got through working 12 hours in the hospital, but I have to be consistent with talking to the family this morning. I have to be consistent. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. It costs you nothing. Make sure you're subscribed. If this is your first time tapping into my live stream, what's up? Mr. Carter, what's up? Or Miss Carter, what's up? Well, you are a magnet for success. Whatever it is you want. You might just want to run a mile today, walk a mile today. You are a magnet for whatever it is your heart, your mind desire. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, because that's engagement. That's the engagement that we need. You're so confident. Well, being confident is half the battle, but yes, that is half the battle. Once you lack confidence, you already defeated in the game of life. That's Marcus Garvey. He said, once you lose your confidence, you have already lost. If you're trying to talk to a girl, you better be confident, because they can smell the insecurities. Even if you are dealing with different insecurities, she don't know that. So confidence is the key to really doing a lot of successful things. It's almost 10 of y'all in here. Hit the thumbs up. It costs you nothing. It's free. Make sure you subscribe. It costs you nothing. It's free. Because this is how, we're not asking for money. But what we are asking is that you engage. So once again, every morning when you wake up, I want you to say your prayer. When you wake up, close your eyes and send the signal out to God, to the Creator, to the universe. I am a magnet for success. I'm going to close that deal. If you're selling products, people want to buy the products that I am selling. Somebody's going to wake up and see my ad, and they're going to call, and they're going to purchase my products. This is how you continue to... Whoa, why are you not? Honestly, if you're 9 years old and you're on YouTube, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't understand how that's even possible. I mean, do I got to put parental provision? I mean, I'm 9. That is crazy. That's crazy to be on YouTube this early. Wow. Luckily, my page is positive, so I'm not going to feed you nothing that's going to be negative. But I think being 9 years old and on YouTube, I mean, honestly, that's a little too much. But let's stick to it. This Monday morning motivation. Whatever you want to do in life, You know, me just working 12 hours in the hospital as a charge nurse, and now I'm coming and I'm engaging with the family. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you come into the room. That's all we ask. Make sure you're engaged, and make sure you're a magnet for success. We out here, we're opening up a juice and smoothie bar. We've been talking about it. We're currently acquiring the equipment. This juice and smoothie bar is going to be like no other, right here in Lithonia, Georgia. And if you support positive content, you should be hitting the thumbs up. If you support content that it's all about making the world a better place, making our community a better place, hit the thumbs up. If you're not just going to watch, if you're actually supporting by saying, you know what, let me tune into what this brother got to say, hit the thumbs up. It costs you nothing. It's free. Salute to everybody. Miss Brown, good morning, King. What up, what up, what up? You know, we're getting back into our consistency bag, Miss Brown. I've been inconsistent with social media. I've been inconsistent with how I've been posting and how I've been interacting with the family. So yesterday started it, but today is the continuum, the continuation of being consistent. And that's what life's about. Whatever you want to do in life, you want to be consistent. You want to be consistent. You don't want to be somebody who can't keep their word, procrastinate, somebody who says, I'm going to do this, but don't do it. No, we want to be consistent. So today is another day for you to chase your passion. Don't sacrifice your dreams for the illusion of security. That's one of my favorite quotes. Don't sacrifice your dreams for the illusion of security. Oh, I got a good 9 to 5. I'm good. But your dream was, you always wanted to be a professional painter, a professional a script writer or author. But you never pursued those things because you had a comfortable 9 to 5 and you were making a check, and that's what got you by. But in life, I truly feel like life is you're meant to enjoy life as if it's like a heaven on earth. We're not meant to struggle. We're not meant to have build paycheck to paycheck. If we don't get paid this check, we might become homeless, or I think that's what I think about it. Like, things grow in abundance. When you look at the food, that all grows in abundance. But it's been designed to where now you have to buy food. But ultimately, the food grows in abundance. You should be able to walk outside, pick something off the tree, and eat. You should be able to live safe using the elements of the earth. But they got us in this thing where we feel like, when you're living check to check, it takes away a certain quality of life. So I truly feel like we were meant to be living like a heaven on earth. Dang, it said, why can't I subscribe? That's crazy. Well, maybe if you're 9 years old, I just feel like being 9 years old, you should be doing you should be doing something else, which that's just too young to be following a grown man. Even though my content is positive, I might have content when we're in the club and we partying in the club, and I just think that's crazy. Yeah, much respect, Ms. Brown. Much respect, and you're right. Like, if I was out here pranking people and making people's lives miserable, of course I'll have thousands of subscribers. Everybody would love it. And make sure you hit the thumbs up if you're in the room and you're listening. But whenever you come in a way that's with integrity, I'm not trying to make people's lives a living hell. I'm trying to make people's life better, and I just think that comes with a price. That's a price you got to pay. Negative. If I was posting content about Charleston White, the latest gossip, everybody, but because you post, when you post things that are more genuine, that are more sincere, it's a different grind. But ultimately, let's start with another prayer to the Creator, to God, to the Most High. We give thanks for being able to work. Yeah, we're not where we want to be at in life, but we give thanks for the journey that we're on to be where we want to be at in life. The journey I give thanks that I was able to wake up and smell. It's gloomy outside. If I show you the weather, it's gloomy. But I give thanks that I'm able to smell, hear, see. You got to give thanks that you're able to touch. And you got to give thanks that you're still able to breathe the air that we're able to breathe. Because there's people waking up today, they can't smell, or they can't hear, they can't see, and they can't touch. And some people can't even think straight. So we're able to do all those things. We're not waking up, behind some cell or in some type of mental hospital. We're waking up free. We're free. And this is what we need to be thankful for. And when you live your life and when you go out here in the world, understand that you can do whatever your mind sets it out to do. You just got to focus. We all deal with procrastination. I procrastinated even with making these videos like I'm doing now. I procrastinated in the past. I was supposed to be doing this every day and going hard, but I stopped. I dropped the ball, and people have always told me, keep making your videos, but I stopped. But I feel like maybe it's the fourth quarter rush. It's the last 3 months of 2025, October, November, December. The last 3 months of 2025, maybe that's the fire under me to say, you know what? At the beginning of 2025, you said you was going to do A, B, C, and D. Now we're at the last 3 months. We're at the fourth quarter. We're at 4th and inches. And you still haven't done, or you haven't completed A, B, C, and D. So maybe this is that last effort to say, you know what? 2025 isn't over. You can still end this year with a bang. Whatever your goals are, you can still end this year and accomplish them. There's nothing stopping you but you. The man in the mirror is your biggest enemy. It ain't some imaginary person. It's not the childhood you had, the upbringing you had. The only thing that's stopping you is you. And no more excuses. We're done with excuses. So I appreciate you tuning into a smaller page. I appreciate you tuning in. Look at all our videos that we posted. I just posted a video of the journey to making $100,000 in 30 days legally as an entrepreneur. Can it be done? How can it be done? And we're going to show you the different business models, the different strategies that we're going to take to manifest it. So yeah, I'm just here. Just got through working 12 hours. I said, on the drive home, let me just engage with the family. You boost my confidence. People mean to me. Well, at the end of the day, this world is a mean world. Just know that understand that right now. This world is a mean world. And if you're in this world thinking that everybody's going to be nice to you, if you're thinking everybody's going to be nice to you, then you're actually doing yourself, that's not good for you. You're doing yourself a disservice. Yeah, but one thing you got to remember is to stand up for yourself. If people are mean to you, stand up for yourself. Don't let people be mean to you and you not speak up for yourself. Don't let nobody put their hands on you. And if they put their hands on you, you have to learn about self-defense. Tell your parents, I need to take karate. I need to take boxing. Because this world is a cold world. And it's only going to get more cruel. You think, whatever school you at, when you go to the next school and the next school, you got to learn that early in life. Learn that early in life. This is a mean world. But there are people like me. They're shining lights of hope that they'll be nice to you. They'll see somebody bullying you and they'll step in and defend you and help you out. But majority, they're going to sit and watch that person bully you. They're going to pull their phone out. So that's my little tidbit for the young scholar that's in the chat. I don't know how you got in the chat, but I'm not going to shun you away. And I'm not going to, tell you not to subscribe, because obviously you're able to subscribe. You're able to listen to my videos. All I can do is say, I'm going to try to be a positive example for you And when you look at my videos, you're going to say, okay, maybe you could take something away from what I'm telling you. That's all I can do. But I'm not going to misguide you, and I'm not going to lead you astray, because that's evil. Wake up, and tell yourself, I'm a magnet. Let's say you're trying to get a job, right? Let's say you're trying to get a job. Wake up and say, somebody wants to hire me. I am qualified. And this works. When I used to sell appliances, I would close my eyes and say, somebody needs a couch that I have to sell. And I would get calls. Hey, I'm calling about the couch. Somebody, but you got to put the work in, because if I didn't post the couch on Craigslist, nobody would have knew I was selling the couch. If I didn't sit there and meditate and pray, the power of prayer is real. So look, before I go, I want to let you know, we're opening up a juice and smoothie bar in Lithonia, Georgia, right? This juice and smoothie bar, we're at the stage where we're purchasing the equipment, the cooler. We need a cooler. We need a refrigerator and a freezer, commercial. Probably going to cost about $5,000 to $7,000. If anyone wants to go along with us on this journey and be a part, let me know, because we're opening the door for people to support, for people to be a part of what it is that we're building. And of course, but if I do the teachers get, okay, but of course, what we're building is for the community. People have known me for helping the homeless. This juice bar will be a place where once a week, homeless people can come and get healthy food, healthy education, workshops. So if you want to support the smoothie and juice bar that we're doing in Lithonia, Georgia, there will be opportunities to support, and come on out and see what we're doing. This is not going to be something where I'm telling you, hey, no, this is where you come out and see what you're supporting. We're going to go live daily. Come out and see. This is important. And this is big for me, because this juice bar is big for me, because it's actually, it's going to be nothing like this in America. There's going to be nothing like it in America, where you can go, where you can get you a healthy juice or smoothie, and then also learn about blood pressure, and learn about your diabetes, and also learn about how to manage, how to not get a stroke, how to keep your cholesterol levels down, and then also go to a workshop and go to all type of programs that's geared towards just building up the community. The juice bar is in Lithonia, Georgia, borderline in Stone Mountain. And we're going to be, so right now, we're raising the funds, because I don't have no big investors. I'm not using no startup capital. This is all coming out of my personal income. Thank you. Tell your parents what's going on at school. Very important. But the juice bar, we're purchasing the equipment to now be ready for our grand opening. I had some things that fell through, some finances that fell through. So now it's not going to delay, because I'm putting it out to the universe. We will get the commercial freezer, the commercial fridge, a cooler. The bar will be created, and that's it. And we're done. We're done. We don't need anything else. I'm not, and the juice bar will be ready to say, grand open, come on in. And we're not just selling juices. We'll be selling herbs. We'll be selling goods. We'll be selling services right here in Lithonia, Georgia. So I'm just sharing this with the family, because if I don't tell you, you wouldn't know, and you wouldn't even know, damn, I could have helped, or I got an uncle who sells, and it's all about networking. Life is about networking. Hey, B. Carter, I don't know if B. Carter's serious or not, but you're 9 years old. What state are you in? Talk to your parents. Tell your parents to listen to my video and ask them if they approve of you listening. And because you're 9 years old, there's a generational gap. We're talking about juice bars and helping to, support it. You're in Missouri. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. So you got to understand. If you're really 9, if you're not just trolling, if you're really 9, I wish you the best in life. But make sure you focus on school and just focus on standing up for yourself Talking about it. That's number one rule. If something's going on in your life, talk about it. Don't be quiet. If somebody's bullying you, talk about it. And you don't stop talking about it until that bully is dealt with, meaning until they get him out of your class, they discipline him, and until he stops bullying you. And I believe you're not trolling. I'm not trying to say, I'm just saying, So back to this juice bar. Back to this juice bar. We're doing this and we're excited. This will be the first juice bar in America that has a content creation essence behind it, because we're going to show how, we're going to show it. Like, you remember Black Ink? If you know about Black Ink, we're going to show what goes on with running your own business in a lower economic community. Have you applied for the free grant? I have not, which shame on me, Miss Brown. I could tell I haven't applied, but I will, and I want to open this juice bar by the end of October. That's the only thing I can't. It's been sitting for too long. This juice bar needs to be open by the end of October. We are at the final stages of it. I just need to go get the refrigerator, the commercial freezers, a commercial cooler, and some like stainless steel prep tables. And then of course I can purchase the blenders, the Vitamixes. We want to serve ice cream. We want to serve smoothies. I can purchase those things. But it's the $2,000 refrigerator, the $1,000 freezer maybe. It's the the $800 frozen fruit freezer. That's what. So I thought about applying for a Home Depot credit card. I'm just trying to make this happen, and we're not trying. We're not trying. We're making it happen, but we don't want to make excuses. We don't want to make excuses. Life is not about excuses. We want to really, we want to really just do what we know it needs to be done, and we want to do it at a high level. Ultimately, the success is this is for the community. This is a community where people say, man, they don't want no health promotions in this community. They just want to buy liquor and they want to buy other substances. But I disagree. I really think that make sure I ain't get my I really think that, we can change the narrative, and we can change it one institution at a time. A lot of times people complain, man, this community don't got nothing that's healthy for us. All you see is junk food. But you have to be the change you want to see. You have to be the change you want to see. Nobody's going to give it to you. So with that being said, just got off a 12-hour shift. Let's say we've been on for about 20 minutes. I'll be on for, let's say, 30 minutes, and then I'll go. 30 minutes and I'll go. And this, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop the next video. And make sure that you're engaged, like Miss Brown, giving me ideas. Have you applied for the grant? Things like that is what I value and what I cherish, because you know what? I have not. And who knows? Maybe if I would have applied for the grant, I would have had everything I needed and more. But, that's a learning lesson. I know about grants. I see it pop up on my Instagram all the time. These are the grants to apply for. But I've never applied for a grant. So now I'll get a grant writer with ChatGPT. There's no excuses. In 2025, there are no excuses. And I'm the first to say that, like, what excuse do you have? Like, oh, you're lazy. Oh, you're procrastinating. Talking about myself. The person in the mirror is your biggest obstacle. The man in the mirror is your biggest obstacle. So wake up, do something positive. When the world throws negativity at you, do something positive. We're throwing a Halloween party, so they already got the lights ready and stuff. God is gonna bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming, and it isn't easy. But we every day we pray. We pray every day that we're able to figure it out. That we're able to figure it out, and we're able to do what we know we were put on this earth to do. And I think that's one of the most important things. Like, what were you put on this earth to do? Some people say, I don't know. You gotta find it. You gotta find it. We're gonna talk for about 5 more minutes. I'm gonna eat this watermelon, and then we're going to log off. What were you put on this earth to do? You gotta find it. Like, truth, like, you really have to find it. What you were put on this earth to do. I'm a big procrastinator. I'm working it. We can motivate each other, man, because I'm a huge procrastinator too. And I've done so much. Like, people look at me and be like, oh, you're a registered nurse. You did it. I'm like, man, yeah, I'm a registered nurse, but I still procrastinate. Like, I was supposed to do so much more in life. Hold on. Maybe I can. I was supposed to do so much more in life. But because I'm a procrastinator, because, I'm where I'm at, and I'm not complaining. We're not complaining. Yeah, like we're not complaining. We're just being honest. Like, we recognize that there's so much more. I would have already been a lawyer, right? I would have already had my juice bar open. But I made some bad investments. For sure, we made some bad investments, but that's not it. It is the procrastination. So I think with anything, like, this seat is wet. I want to sit down, but the seat is wet. The first step to recovering from procrastination is acknowledging that you are a procrastinator, because how are you going to correct it if you don't even know what it is that you're doing? Not the best watermelon, but it's all good. I don't really like the watermelon. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Watermelon is mid. It's all right. Life, y'all. Just got through working 12 hours. I'm about to go to sleep. It's all right. Watermelon's okay. Family sleep. Gotta talk low. Gotta talk low. Watermelon brings you back to life. Where you from, Miss Brown? Like, what state are you in? Got bags. But I'm off for the next, like, 4 days. So I'm gonna definitely be getting some work in. I'm gonna be showing you the juice bar. We're gonna go by there, and we're just gonna continue to engage. Illinois. Okay, I was born in Springfield, Illinois, but I grew up in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So look, I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off. I know it's early. We're almost at the 30-minute mark. Make sure you're subscribed. We're gonna ride it out. All right, Miss Brown. Well, like I said, I'm gonna log off. It's much respect. I appreciate you just jumping into the live stream of a smaller page. Cause how else do a smaller page get bigger if you don't support? Every large page started out small. So you are actually helping a small page, you know, do what it is that they dream to do. So I appreciate that. I want to make sure whatever you got going on, if you are someone who are doing things in life, I support. I want to support whatever you got going on in life, and that's the type of relationship we're gonna have. If you are opening up a beauty salon, a nail shop, I'm going to support. You know, like that's it. If we all had that approach with things, truly, like this world would be a better place. If we truly just like supported each other, that was like you're not tearing people down, you're not scamming people, you're not robbing. I mean, you're doing something positive. We just supported positive things in life. I think this world would be a better place. Like, just support the real, support positive content, and that's that. So, with that being said, with that being said, pow, 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 pow. My sister lives in Springfield. I was just at Carterfish eating. See, I don't know nothing about it though. I don't know nothing about it. So, um, one love. I'm out. Make sure you hit the bell, and make sure you're engaged, and just make sure you continue to support. We're going to continue to drop these videos. That's what I'll do. That's 2025. For the rest of 2025, I'm gonna be dropping these videos, but not just videos like this. We're gonna have videos that are like in the that's actually, we're gonna have short films. We're gonna have all social experiments. It's a media house. It's not just, oh, me talking to a phone. No, it'll be all type of videos. So this is just me just engaging. All right, one love. We out.